good week so far. Sully, I see you in here. Hoa. So I'm live in the edgeful Discord as well as online at the moment. We can speak about a few things. I had a really solid trading day yesterday. I took two trades, one being on ES and the other one being on NVDA, on some props and some personal account. But I can speak to you about what I was seeing. So let's just zoom out here to the 15-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. This is the 5. I love executing on the 5. Let's go to the 15 over here. And what I was seeing kind of on ES over here was we kind of had this level at about 850, right, on ES that we were respecting since last week, Thursday, into Friday, and then into Monday as well. We actually bounced off of it on Monday. And what I saw was a clear break and retest of it. So we can see we broke through the level overnight on Tuesday. We pull back into that level, and I'm looking for shorts off of that zone. And if we drop down to let's go down to the 5-minute time frame. My entry, didn't have a fantastic entry on it, but I had a wider stop. My entry was here at about 838. And my stop was above these previous days' lows. I had about a 16, 17 point stop on it. Maybe it was like this, 836. And just looking for that move off of that level. And with myself giving a wider stop, as you can see, I suffered a little bit of drawdown before end up rolling over, and I had quite a good exit on my last position over there. So that was my trade yesterday on ES, and we'll speak about what markets could possibly do today as well. Go over a couple of edgeful reports, but I am seeing a little bit of a bounce here, a relief bounce, which makes sense. We did have a massive sell-off yesterday. I mean, from lows on Tuesday down to pre-market lows today, it is over 100, 120, 130 points. So maybe we could see, particularly if we do take out these pre-market highs here at 800, we could see some relief bounce today as well. We do have some earnings as well, which we'll speak about. Let's go over my NVDA trade as well. And this was a pretty clean NVDA trade using the opening range on it. So let's just bring that up. There was the opening range yesterday on it. And VWAP, right, start of New York session, VWAP as well, which is 4:30 South African time. But we get very similar to ES. We get this pop at the highs, and then we get back inside inside the opening range, and we get a move off of it like this, right? So that was my entry. Just, we hold the pre-market levels, get back inside the opening range underneath VWAP, and I'm looking for those shorts. A little bit of a conflict of data yesterday. My opening candle continuation on a lot of these markets were actually bullish, but because of the overnight move, I just like the shorts. Any questions right now? So some of my best reports, obviously that opening candle continuation report, the previous day's range report, and that's what kept me short bias. Look at even on NVIDIA, we're trading below previous day's lows, that white dotted line, and that just kept me short bias. Previous day's highs was way up there. So, markets, I think it was just a bounce into the open to, kind of create like a lower high, pick up some orders before moving back down. But yeah, please, how's your week been, Eddie? Any questions? Assad? Yep, let me know. Tony, Adrian, I hope that you guys are having a good week so far. But yeah, if we go, let's have a look a little bit on NQ as well. All right. NQ as well. I think if we take out these pre-market highs as well, we could definitely see a relief bounce like that. So pre-market levels here sitting on NQ at kind of 550. We see if we want to clear that into the open. Stocks overnight, Tesla's up. We have been dropping off quite a bit on Tesla as well. We can see this like this. Okay, let's go to Tesla. Okay, we can actually see since the highs on Friday or Monday, we were actually down at the moment 5% off those highs, over $20 off those highs on Tesla. Markets right now, I think could be possibly a good chance to be looking for buys on some of these stocks that dropped off overnight. SMCI had earnings yesterday, which was not too great for the stock. Robinhood has earnings today, if I do believe, as well. We can go like this. Let's go to my earnings report. Okay, Robinhood, we can see, has earnings later on today. McDonald's before pre-market. Now, I think in 2 weeks' time, we do have NVIDIA. I think it's on the 16th of November or something like that, or something along those lines. NVIDIA will be, let's have a look here. I think it was in 2 weeks' time, Wednesday the 19th, I do believe it is. So yeah, just keep that in mind as well. Yeah, NVIDIA, Wednesday the 19th of November. But yeah, I hope that you guys are having a good day. My thought processes for now is looking for longs above these pre-market levels. We are kind of getting a little bit of, as I said, a relief bounce from there. And then I'll be checking in with my edgeful screener as well into the open. So if you go on the left-hand side here and hit screener, and then futures, you can have, I've got the opening candle continuation, the orb report, and then as well as the RB in the previous day's range. Let's just go over to just make sure you guys on the right-hand side at the bottom of the screen. That is where you can ask questions or put in any thoughts or feedback in there for the guys. You know, they will help you out. And yeah. That's my pre-market prep today. We normally keep it pretty short, 5 to 15 minutes. It's, you know, markets can do exactly the opposite of what I think or hope. But that's what I do like. The DAX is rallying pre-market as well. We can have a look at that. The DAX is rallying pre-market too. So that could be a potential, and they've actually taken out, just broken for a new high of day. So that could be potential plays on American markets as well. Did you ever get a response to what happened to the Discover tab? Let me speak to the team, but I think they just changed up the the format of the flow. So if you want to look at reports, you can just go over, like if you want to choose reports, you can come and discover it down here, scalper, day trader, or swing trader, or you can go all reports. I think it's all in just that section. Then you can choose the report by scrolling through. So I think that's kind of what happened there, Eddie. But yeah, I hope that you guys had a great day. And we'll see you. Just an announcement as well. We are starting an edgeful live stream every single Monday and Friday. Let me just bring it up like this. Every single Monday and Friday live on the edgeful. This will be actual live trading. So we'll have the pre-market preps Wednesday through to Friday as always. But then Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time to 11 a.m. Eastern time, Andre and I will be trading live, actual sharing charts, sharing trade ideas, or sharing potential taking live trades with you guys. So make sure you guys tune into that. That will be live on the edgeful YouTube. So make sure you do subscribe to that. I have put that in the announcement section as well. Okay. So yeah, let's have a good day, one day at a time. And we'll see you guys on throughout the day in the edgeful.